Yo, what's up, Capricorn? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of December 2017. Capricorn, a lot of big astrology stuff happening this month. We've got Mercury going retrograde on December 3rd. We've got Chiron going direct finally on December 5th. It's been retrograding since July 1st. And the big one is Saturn, which is going to be shifting into your sign. So this is really significant, Capricorn, because Saturn is your ruler. And on December 19th, it's going to move into your sign, and it's going to be in your sign until March 21st, 2020. And, when Saturn goes into your sign, for other signs, when it goes into their sign, typically it really brings the challenges regarding matters of self. Sometimes it can really cause grayness and dullness to your life. But, with you being your ruler, I feel like it's going to be sort of a mixed bag for some of you. I feel like some of you are you're going to feel some restriction. Saturn is a planet of restriction. You might feel a little bit restricted in certain circumstances in your life for the next few years. But for others of you, I feel like there's going to be some of you that are going to be empowered by this. And I'm going to get more into that later in the forecast. But the sun's going to be in an area for you, Capricorn, that has very much to do with secrets, things coming to a completion, things that are, potentially maybe this has to do with an end of a chapter for some of you. I'm not saying all of you, but some of you might be nearing the end of a chapter of some sort. And this is going to be highlighted throughout the month of December 2017 based upon the location of the sun. Now, this area also has the tendency to bring up your fears a little bit. So, if you start feeling a little bit of fear about something, just know it's the position of the sun in the sky that's causing you to feel this way. So whatever it is, it's not real. So just push it aside. And on December 21st, the sun's going to shift into your sign. So it's going to be, an interesting mix there because the sun in your sign is trying to brighten up your world, following December 21st. But, with Saturn moving into your sign, like I said, sometimes this can tend to cause a little bit of grayness, a little bit of dullness in your life. So a little bit of a paradox there, but those are the main themes for you, Capricorn, for the month of December 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological influences that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on December 1st, Venus is shifting into this area for you that's very private and hidden. So it's going to be there until December 25th, and this is a great time for you to maybe enjoy some romance in private with, if you have a love interest in your life, you're going to definitely want to pencil in some private moments for romance between December 1st and December 25th. Now, I'm not saying that all of you are going to experience any sort of secret love situations, but some of you are, some of you are going to, maybe you are secretly attracted to somebody. And for some of you, this is like you're single and you're secretly attracted to somebody. For others of you, I'm not going to lie. There are some of you that have a secret attraction for somebody else, even though you might be with somebody already. So, that's sort of like where Saturn comes in. Once Saturn shifts into your sign, it tends to make you, you might behave like a little bit more of a deviant here and there. So potentially some of you, even though you are in a relationship, you still find yourself secretly attracted to somebody else. Also on December 1st, Mars is forming an opposition to retrograding Uranus. So you have Mars on one end of the sky and you have retrograding Uranus on the other end of the sky, and they're facing off. So they're making an exact opposition to each other in the sky. And this has to do really with, it's like there's like a home life career balance or imbalance. So there's like an imbalance there. So there's like you have work-life balance issues, Capricorn, right around December 1st. So it's, you're really busy with Mars in this area that has to do with your career, is really amping up things in your professional life, and you're really exuding a lot, or you're really using up a lot of your energy in your professional life. And this is probably going to take away from the amount of time that you can spend with whoever's in your home life right around December 1st. So just look out for any work-life balance issues on December 1st, and right around that time on December 3rd, Mercury is going to start to retrograde in your area of things that are hidden. It has to do with, letting go. This is an area that sort of has to do with the end of a chapter for some of you. And, with Mercury retrograding in this area, it's going to be retrograde from December 3rd to December 22nd. Potentially, some of you are going to have a little bit trouble letting go because Mercury is, when it retrogrades, it really puts the brakes on. It causes delays, hang-ups, communication problems. So, potentially from December 3rd to December 22nd, some of you are, you're going to have a difficult time letting go of something. So, if you've been hanging on to something for a long time, you're probably going to have to hang on for a little bit longer. But once Mercury starts to move forward again on December 22nd, you should be able to have more ease with letting go of whatever you need to let go of. Others of you are going to be having private conversations during this time. So, maybe there's going to be or for retrograde or for resurface, a previous conversation that you've had before in private is going to come back up, or this is just you thinking about it. Mercury has to do with thought. Also on December 3rd, there's a full moon. This full moon has to do potentially with the change in your work situation for some of you. So, you've been going on the same path for quite some time work-wise. Now there might be a shift work-wise, and that's going to mean different things for different Capricorns. Some Capricorns are just going to see a shift in their current role. So whatever you're doing currently work-wise, you might see a shift there. Others of you are going to be jumping to a new role altogether, potentially. There's going to be something different coming in career-wise. Others of you might just see some changes happening around you in the workplace. Now, this full moon also has to do with health. So, Capricorn, please pay attention to your health. Okay, there's a full moon in your area of health that might raise some red flags, something that you need to address or attend to. Now is the time to take action to make sure that you're healthy. Go get your physical or see the doctor, or make sure you attend to that health matter that's been outstanding for quite some time. And, that way you can just make sure you're good health-wise and wellness-wise moving forward. On December 5th, Chiron finally pushes forward. So it's been retrograding since July 1st. And this was in an area that has to do with your communication, and it's been retrograding. And maybe some of you have not been able to get your message across the way you've want to. Yeah, you've been getting it across fine, but, are others really hearing it? Are they receiving it? Are they assimilating, their own perspective? So, now after Chiron starts to move forward in this area, it's been retrograding since July 1st. Maybe people weren't receiving your message the way you wanted them to. Now following December 5th, when Chiron starts to move forward again, some of you are finally going to be able to get your message through to somebody important potentially. On December 10th, Mercury retrograding is making an aspect to retrograding Uranus. This is unexpected conversations in private that have to do with your home life, potentially something coming to a completion on the home front. For some of you, it's making a close on a property matter. It's coming up unexpectedly. Maybe this was an issue that came up before. Now it's resurfacing again. And for others of you, maybe it's going to be a hang-up or delay regarding a home life situation. You have like two retrograding planets. You have Mercury and Uranus both retrograding. And this has a lot to do with, secret situations. This might have to do with something coming to a completion with your home life. Maybe there's issues letting go with something. Mercury retrogrades really holding things up or putting something on delay. On December 14th, Venus is aspecting the North Node. This is a great time for you to pencil in some romance in private with someone you share your resources with. So if you share your resources with someone, Capricorn, then, this is a great time for you to enjoy some romance in private with this person. And for those of you who are single, potentially there might be a secret attraction for somebody. And also this has to do with investments. So, Venus is the planet of money. If you're looking to invest your money in anything, then December 14th, right around this time, might be a good day to do it. And December 18th, there's a new moon in the sign that precedes yours. So this is an area that has to do with secrets in your life, Capricorn. Potentially, some of you Capricorns might be entering into some secret situations in the 6 months that follow December 18th. So the new moon's going to hit on December 18th. And the 6 months that follow December 18th, some of you are going to start getting into secret situations potentially. I'm not saying all of you are, but some of you, yes. Others of you are going to just be maybe working on something behind the scenes potentially. And others of you are, maybe there's going to be new developments regarding letting go, or, obviously not all of you are nearing the end of a chapter, but some of you, yeah, some of you are. This is going to help you get closure, this new moon, if you need to get closure with anything in your life, Capricorn. Others of you are going to be getting involved with esoteric arts, astrology, numerology, tarot. That's sort of a specific thing, but, if you're into that thing or you've been looking into it a little bit more, you're probably going to start looking into it even more following December 18th. Now, here's the big one. On December 19th, Saturn is shifting into your sign. So it's going to be there for quite some time. It's going to be in your sign until March 21st, 2020. So that's a long time, Capricorn. And it's interesting because Saturn is your ruler. And, typically when Saturn goes into other signs, those signs are feeling restricted. When it comes to matters of self, they're feeling gray. They're feeling dulled. it's like the life is being sucked out of them a little bit. Saturn is the planet of decay, so like when it goes into your sign, it's like a little bit of, it's just a tough influence. It really brings the challenges. But what's interesting with you is because Saturn's your ruler. So I feel like this, like I said in the beginning of the forecast, I feel like this Saturn transit of your sign over the next few years is, it's really going to be a mixed bag. It's going to be like, some of you Capricorns are going to feel the grayness, that you're going to feel the dullness. You're going to feel like a lack of excitement at certain points of your life. You're going to see some pretty ridiculous challenges here and there. I know that sounds kind of substantial, but yeah, sometimes Saturn can really bring some difficult moments when it's in your sign. And, for others of you, I feel like, one group of you are going to feel like the way I just mentioned, but then others of you are going to feel empowered. And what I mean by empowered is it's going to be in a way that like you're going to deviate from behavior that's maybe your behavior is not going to be as appropriate as it usually is. So it's going to be one or the other, but once you get through it, it's going to be a total restructuring of self, and you're going to be like a brand new person coming out the back end on March 21st, 2020. And I think that's all I have for you this month, Capricorn. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram, Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook, Gregory Furlan, posting daily astrology. Give me a like there. Have a great month. See you next year.